Racing fans, hello and welcome to Trackside, proudly brought to you by the best in the business. Yes, the best in the business and a leader in the anti-post betting market. World Sports Betting sponsored the show, and I trust that you all had a fair week. You had a good week. Well, if not, we are going to try and change that over this weekend and try and make your weekend end off on a high, because we got 4 horses on Trackside this coming weekend. Of course, we race at Turffontein and on Saturday, and then we move along to Greyville on a Sunday. So I think without further ado, I've picked out 4 horses, as I mentioned. Let's do this. What we're going to do is that we're going to go through the form of the 4 horses, and then at the end, after we've completed the form, we are going to give you 3 bets. Yes, 3 bets that are going to be on the betting menu of World Sports Betting. So let's begin with the first of our 4 horses, and that will all start in race number 3 at Turffontein on Saturday, and it is I Dream of Genie. The stable of Mike de Kock will team up with Craig Zaki, who partnered this daughter of Give Me the Green Light on debut, and there was support for them. There was solid support for her first time out, and it was just inexperience that cost her on the day. When she started to get her mind on the job, Zodiac's Princess was home and hose with the experience that certainly told, and just making that form line look brighter. Zodiac Princess coming through to win, to run second, should I say, on Thursday behind Lagatha from the Mike de Kock yard. So that was a good run for the form line of I Dream of Genie. Well, with the experience now and with natural improvement from one run to the next, this daughter of Give Me the Green Light, as we mentioned, the damn little Genie, well, she was a superb sprinter. She was a 5-time winner. I think just with natural improvement from one run to the next, I'm expecting this filly, I Dream of Genie, to be very hard to beat in race 3 at Turffontein on Saturday. Well, our next horse in our bets to come will stay with Turffontein, and that will be race number 6, and it's going to be horse number 4, Lily Blue. Well, here's a combination that's in superb form, the combination of Paul Matchett and jockey Muzieni, and this filly has got a superb record. She's had 21 runs for 11 wins thus far in her career, and she's absolutely deadly over 1800 meters, and I'm hoping that the record that she has over 1800 meters remains faultless after the running of race 6 on Saturday. Her last start, well, she did race in the Acacia Handicap, a form line that we followed on this show with much success. Of course, Seaham coming through to win the Jacaranda Handicap in fine style for Sean Terry. We've had Castellano coming out to win from that form line as well. And then the horses that have come out to place, Wisteria Walk, Rio's Winter, Ferrari, they've all come out to place from that form line. And I think that last start over 1600 meters, where a horse like Destiny's Game did finish in front of her, that was a very good run over a distance I feel is short of her best. She's now 1.5 kgs better off with Destiny's Game, and I think she'll have all the chance from pole position to reverse the form. Number 4, Lily Blue. Okay, we're done and dusted with our 2 horses at Turffontein. We then move along to Sunday at Greyville and race number 1. The filly's name is Kayleen, as she's trained by Glenn Cotson. She'll be partnered by Lyle Hudson. She's had 3 runs down in Cape Town. Her best one was her second start, where she was second behind Europana, and from that form line, Moinia coming out to win. We've also had Casa Inverno come out to win, and most recently a subsequent winner from the Dennis Dreyer stable in Live My Life, winning at Scottsville. So that form line's looking good. What happened last time out? Well, last time was the BSA Cape Yearling Cup, and Moinia came through to reverse the form with her on a penultimate start, but there were valid and solid excuses for this filly. She looked to be moving up smartly at a crucial stage in the race, and then unfortunately the whip was dropped and she didn't have all the assistance from the saddle over the final 200 meters or so. So we're going to forgive her for that last start. I'm just hoping that she settled in nicely here in KZN. It's all systems go, and that Cape Juvenile maiden form should be too good for the opposition. So it is race number 1, horse number 4, K Lean. Then we move along to race number 6. Now this is a highly competitive E division handicap, a merit rated 68 for the fillies and mares, and usually you get a bomb result. Well, I'm hoping it's not. I've been waiting for this one, and I'm hoping that we're catching the right wave at the right time. Well, at her best, there's no other in this field that has achieved a higher merit rating than she has at an 86, and she's come tumbling down. She now races off a 67. Well, her name is Sacred Abyss, horse number 11 in race number 6. She'll be partnered by Luke Ferrara's 4-card puller. Yes, she may be low on confidence, the fact that she hasn't won for some time. You have to go as far back as 20th of December 2019 for her last win. So I'll make that, 15 and a half months ago. But her recent form suggests that she's threatening to win. And she hasn't been blessed with the best of draws. That bad luck continues. She's drawn 11 again. But she's a filly that does enjoy a patient ride, and I think we'll leave this to Luke Ferrara. So I'm just hoping that she's not as far back as she's been at her recent starts. I think if she's more handily, we don't want to change the recipe. No, we don't. Her best races have been run from off the pace, but I'm just hoping that she's in a more striking position turning to the straight, because a turn of foot, 400 to finish, could be too strong for the opposition, and she is the value of all our 4 runners that we've chosen for this weekend on Trackside. So we touched on the form of the 4 runners. Now to the betting menu. What we're going to do? Well, we're going to have 2 trebles and then the foursome. This is how I've structured the 2 trebles. The first treble will be race 3, horse number 7, I Dream of Genie at Turffontein, along with race 6, number 4, Lily Blue at Turffontein, and we'll close off that treble. Hopefully the 2 arrive on Saturday on race 6, Sacred Abyss at Greyville. That will be treble number 1. Our treble number 2 will be I Dream of Genie, race 3 on Saturday at Turffontein. Then we'll move along to Sunday. Hopefully that arrives. Then we got the 24 hours to wait, and we're going to have 2 horses to close off that treble at Greyville on Sunday. Will be race 1, K Lean, horse number 4, and race 6, number 11, Sacred Abyss. So that will be the 2 trebles. And then the foursome, well, it's the all 4 that we've talked about. I Dream of Genie, Lily Blue, K Lean, and Sacred Abyss. And that will be a wrap. And hopefully we can bag some cash this weekend, because it looks to be competitive racing, but I think we found the right 4 horses, and hopefully the form holds up and these horses arrive. Okay, next weekend, it's a big weekend for our sponsor, World Sports Betting. They sponsor the Scarlet Lady and the Sledgehammer at Scottsville Racetrack, and World Sports Betting continue to support South African horse racing in a big way, sponsoring races around the country. And I think on behalf of the racing fraternity, we thank them for that. What else is happening? Well, next week I think what we're going to do, we're going to have a bumper show because it's a World Sports Betting Race Day. But I encourage you that if you enjoy the show, you follow the tips, or you want to follow the tips in future, please press subscribe if you're watching this video, and you will get the notifications from the YouTube channel, World Sports Betting, of course. So just press subscribe and the notifications will be given to you. So that's a wrap, people, and I hope you're going to have a profitable weekend. And on behalf of World Sports Betting, if you haven't opened up an account, what are you waiting for? They will match your deposit up to 10,000 Rand. World Sports Betting would like to thank all punters, but more especially and more importantly, you, the customer. Until next week, from myself, Deez Dayanand, Have an awesome weekend. Hopefully we make a profitable weekend. You take care. Sal aan die kaarsle.